She's the mom from Brooklyn that all of New York is talking about.
JoAnn tells it like it is.
You are funny.
Love her. Absolutely love JoAnn.
Yes.
And now JoAnn is going to answer your questions the way only she can.
Today's episode is about marriage. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about marriage in my kitchen, it's because the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And I should know because I'll be married 34 years this month to Angelo. And I'm going to answer some questions about marriage. And I'm going to also show you how to make my husband's favorite dish, stuffed peppers. Dear JoAnn, why do you think some people marry so quick and divorce like Kim Kardashian? Because when you're dating, you're not the person that you're going to marry. You're this best behavior, spontaneous, you do everything to please each other. The minute those papers are signed, you turn into Dr. Jeckyl. You got to get to know them in their worst moods, their worst habits. Because if you could deal with that, then you could stay with them for the rest of your life. And then some. Dear JoAnn, what is the worst thing about being married? The worst thing I think about being married is if the other person is a moody bastard and you're a happy-go-lucky, smiling person all day long, and anything gets them in a bad mood. They walk into the next room and the light don't go on. It's a catastrophe. You gotta go with the flow and just let it be. Or you just have to ignore them and let them be miserable all day long. That's what I do. Now I'm going to show you how to stuff some peppers. I chop up a little garlic. You know, I'm the garlic queen. I put garlic in everything. Add my breadcrumb. I take some parsley. It's all cleaned already. And you chop that up. Add an egg. And I add a little bit of water to the meat. A little bit of pepper. And just a drop of little salt. I don't like to touch the meat. There's only one meat I touch without gloves. You mix your meat. I gotta cut my peppers. Just cut the heads off. And you take the seeds out. And you grab some meat and you stuff it. Then I usually make a little rice on the side. And I serve the peppers over the rice. There. Now I could remove my rubbers. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a break from stuffing my peppers and I'm going to come back to your questions. Dear JoAnn, how do you feel about gay marriage? I feel great about gay marriage. I'm not gay, but to each his own. Wherever you want to put your junk in whosever trunk, put it there. If that's who makes you happy, I can't tell you who makes you happy, and you can't tell me who makes me happy. The world should be as happy as gay people. I think they're happier than straight people. Now, I'm going to make the sauce. This sauce, it's flavorful on its own, just with the peppers. You really don't have to do much to it. I just give this for a little bit of flavor and a drop of olive oil. Brown the garlic, just a little bit of garlic. I'm going to add a little water to this. Some people make it in the oven. I like to make them on the stove. Then you just plop your little peppers in there and you boil them up in here till the pepper becomes tender, not soft. And then you marinate them a bit and you let them cook covered. Dear JoAnn, how important is sex in a marriage? That varies individually. Some guys want to plow all day long, some guys don't. So you just gotta go with the flow. If he wants it all day, give it to him all day. If you're tired, just lay there. But do it. Whatever amount of time to please him, because you don't want him leaving your door and plowing somebody else. Because it's that easy today. One click of the mouse and he's in somebody else's house. Dear JoAnn, how did your husband propose to you? I could tell you exactly the date he proposed to me. It was February 9th, 1977. He was home with strep throat. I knew him approximately 3 months, and he called me on the phone and said, I miss you so much. I think I want to marry you. I said, are you kidding me? His mother's yelling in the background. Don't listen to him. He's on antibiotics. He don't know what he's talking about. I felt like telling her, shut the hell up. He just proposed to me. That's how he proposed to me. And you know when he gave me the ring? His mother and his aunt were the back seat, and we were in Delancey Street. He bought the ring, and his mother said, don't give it to her now. Give it to her at the party. He told her, shut up, mind your business, and he put the ring on my finger. And now, if that ain't romantic, I don't know what is. Manja. These are my stuffed peppers. Stuff of the pepper.